This is Dante Williams, and you watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
This is Showtime Sean Portland. Filipino Flash, Jesse Burns.
This is Al Bernstein. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, I'm Sugar Ray.
Chick Shape.
Sergio the last name more.
Dante's Boxing Nation. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder.
My name is Gennady Golovkin.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it was just reported that the Barclay Center has put the date of December 10th on hold for a potential Golovkin versus Danny Jacobs fight. That right there is good for boxing fans. That is a really, really good fight. Hopefully it comes to fruition. According to the WBA president, the fighters, they have all the way till October 10th to come to an agreement. And if they don't come to terms and they don't come to an agreement, then the fight goes to a purse bid. But right now, everything sounds really good. It sounds like there's a very good chance that this fight will come to fruition. Danny Jacobs, he has already agreed to fighting on HBO. If the fight has to go to HBO, which most likely it will. More good news about this fight is since Canelo Alvarez had his thumb injury or whatever injury he had to his hand, because of that, he won't be fighting in December. Now, according to reports, Danny Jacobs' people, they wanted to put this fight on pay-per-view. But now, since HBO, they have more money in their budget since they're not going to host another Canelo fight this year. They have more money to actually put this fight on regular HBO. So once again, this is good all across the board. I mean, the only thing I'm concerned about is I heard Danny Jacobs people say about a week ago, we really want this fight, but we're not gonna take pennies and peanuts. You know how they talk when it comes to the money situation. I don't see that being an issue in a fight like this. This is a huge fight, guys. This is a huge fight. Gennady Golovkin going up against Danny Jacobs. The fact that Danny Jacobs is from New York and they're going to be fighting in New York, that's a pretty big deal. This is the first time that Gennady Golovkin is facing a young, I can't say undefeated because he's not undefeated. He's been knocked out before, but he's facing a young middleweight champion who has athleticism and he has power. So this will be a very, very interesting fight. And this is the step in the right direction for Gennady Golovkin. If Gennady Golovkin can beat Danny Jacobs, let's not get it twisted. He's not beating an Andre Ward or a Sergey Kovalev, but he's definitely beating one of the better fighters at the middleweight or in the middleweight division. So I would definitely give Golovkin credit if he were to go in there and knock out Danny Jacobs. Of course, I'm going to give Danny Jacobs credit if he could pull off the upset, obviously, right? So I look forward to seeing this fight. I hope it gets made. I really hope it gets made. I do not want to hear the fight, couldn't get done because Team Jacobs, they wanted more money, etc., etc. I hope that's not the case. I don't think Danny Jacobs is going to do that. Danny Jacobs, he has already said, watching the Kell Brook fight, he's seen everything that he needed to see. So, just like Billy Joe Saunders said, even though Billy Joe Saunders is tied up right now because he has a fight coming up. But Billy, he said something recently that was pretty interesting. He said, look, man, I want the Golovkin fight. If I'm not ready now, I will never be ready. And I truly believe Danny Jacobs, he most likely feels the same way. So let's see what happens, guys. So that's the date, December 10th. It may be going down. It may be going down at the Barclay Center. Man, I'm telling you right now, the fights that they have at the Barclay Center always have the most electrifying atmosphere. So this fight will be no different. This fight will be no different. This would be a great fight for boxing fans, and it's a good look for Gennady Golovkin as well. So let's see what happens, guys. That's all I got for now. I'm on to the next one.